Hello.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Oh my God!
Just
you know a great TikTok.
Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans. Since I cannot
Amit
join
trying to
you
speak
in the mind.
gobbledygook there,
What written plans?
and then we cut
And why can't
to
you come with us?
We
the
need
World
some
Serpent from
idea
God of
what
Thrones
Ranrock
appearing.
knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend
No,
must be
God of
invisible
Thrones.
to it to gain access.
God of War.
From what I know
might have
of
said
wizard
Game of Thrones.
magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await
Definitely
your
meant God of War,
return.
even if I did say Game of Thrones.
I shall see you soon.
Yeah, but that'd be funny because it was almost kind of how Loki calls or Atreus calls.
The door
You know.
is looking at us.
The World Serpent.
Clever.
That would be funny. You're like those chests. Very interesting.
Books so
Game of Thrones is pretty
prepare one
decent.
for reality.
In my
A real
opinion.
goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Didn't end the best, but it was decent in my opinion.
I cannot believe
Revelio.
I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Confringo.
still can't believe we're inside a real
Accio.
goblin mine.
Revelio.
Oh, would you look at that? Loot.
I've read about mines like this.
Accio.
Seeing one is something else altogether.
Yeah, like I'm sure you'd enjoy it. I'm with you though, I got a lot to watch myself.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Petrificus totalis.
Matter of time till Radrock sets things right.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
We're being watched. By a door.
Can you go up this? You can. Interesting. Oh, it's gonna open that. Okay, I see.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Is there something else that also opens this?
Revelio. Accio. I should use disillusionment.
I know.
That
I'm
eye
not
won't
trying to
see a
go
thing.
through the eye right now. Yes, I understand. Look. Ta-da.
Revelio.
Maybe that's not actually what happens when you do that.
Confringo. Revelio.
Maybe now?
Accio.
Seriously? Yeah, I was like, this has to be the way. I was like, don't even lie to me, game.
Guardian of Descendo.
Let me through. Let me through. Son of a bitch. Amit, move.
Repulsor.
That's worth it. Nice legendary chest.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Oh yes. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Man, my cough is terrible since I've been sick.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Have you? Just like constant Harry Potter recommendations? That's funny. It happens.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
What do you mean so suddenly?
If I'm trying
Revelio.
and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Hello.
Petrificus Totalis.
Oh, there's nobody here. It's a prank.
Bombard.
I will make you pay. I won't rest. Dead.
Flipendo.
Why would you not? Thank you.
Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, you're bringing some more people for me, huh? Why are you not casting? Thank you.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Next.
Flipendo. Flipendo.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Confringo.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo. Accio.
Okay, so you open up that.
Revelio. Compulso.
Ancient magic. Only the best kind of magic to decide who goes to Hogwarts. It's convenient. I wonder how much of the lore she wrote after Harry Potter. You know? Because I know a lot of stuff she started to claim after
Schematic.
she wrote
What
it.
are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Seems like a lot of work. Okay, we're supposed to defeat 4 of them with Petrificus Totalis, so we'll see how that works.
Petrificus Totalis.
That's 1.
What was that?
2. It was nothing.
So I'm not observed.
It was nothing. Shut up.
What's that? Who's there?
Blow up a loyalist. Sentinel. There are none left. My bad.
Petrificus Totalis.
Is something? Aha! There you are.
Bombarda.
I'm right here.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Apparently that should be the last of them. I'm glad we always know.
Revelio.
So we got that over there to do something over there, obviously. Let's see what's down here first. Just the other side. That's what I thought.
sneaking about. You'll see.
It's not even activated yet, is it? Because we need to turn on a boiler somewhere. Like right there. Not with that. Then if we pull this, that should activate this, I'm guessing. No? What do you open up then, I wonder? Oh, this right here. My bad.
Revelio. Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Oh, sorry. Am I going somewhere I'm not supposed to go? Is this like the way you're supposed to go later or something? I just want the loot.
Aloha Mora.
Christmas tree? Oh, Pog. Christmas tree decoration. I bet this is like the way out or something. That's why he was like, I haven't found all of the plans yet. Yeah, so it'd be easier to explain it if like it was right in front of me. But basically, one joystick controls the middle lock, one joystick controls the outer lock, and when you rotate them, I listen for the little ding noise, and when you hear the ding noise, it means you're where you should stop, and then you just hold the analog stick in that spot. But also a little light lights up on the individual locks.
This is not good. They're building enormous
That shows you.
drills.
I'll show you a little bit better when we find another one.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Can we? It just busts it. We're not trying to sneak anyway. We're blasting people apart, so. Yeah, I unlock it pretty quick. That's what a lot of people complain about it, and there is a setting to like turn it off and just let Alohomora open it automatically, which is cool. But
we're almost out of here, Amit.
I don't use that.
Look,
I just do it
lift.
quick. But yeah, a lot of people complain about it, and we're like, "This is so dumb," and I'm like, "It's just a mini game. It's real fast. It's not that hard." Who wants to bet there's a fight outside? Ooh, me, I do, me. I might be wrong.
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Deal,
Without
buddy.
further ado, adieu.
Adieu. I want to see if I got all the collectibles in there or not, actually. Did I? I did, yay. Success.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search.
Interesting.
So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
What? Not everybody's racist? No way.
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a
Mind
strange
blown.
symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all
I'll have to check it out later.
so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
We'll definitely have to give it a look some.
I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I will. Let's go, show me.
Revelio.
Well, the question becomes, where is this? Can I actually get to it? This one's already been landed on. I was looking for these at another point, and it just doesn't seem like I can get to those quite yet. I don't think they're like a place yet that I can go. They must be for later. Like they're probably like you go through there or something. If I had to guess, it'll open up. It's definitely my guess.
B?
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Confringo. Revelio.
Now, there's some more down here.
Confringo.
Nobody's here. It's fine.
Revelio.
Oh, come on. You can do it. I believe in your ability to hop. There you go.
Confringo.
Oh, there's a troll. Wonderful.
Ready to fight.
Not particularly, just don't want to at the moment. The last episode of Spider-Man goes up tomorrow some, or at least the first one.
Revelio.
See you.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Are these just Neasels? Yeah, they're just Neasels. Okay, I was like, they looked a little bit different for a second. Alright, what do we have left? The last episode of the first Spider-Man. Does that make more sense now?
Revelio.
Yep, Miles Morales will start going up the day after, and then hopefully the second one later on this year when it comes out.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers.
Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty good.
And now another
like the first one was.
creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
It's not nearly as long though, apparently.
Poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget.
I plan on 100%ing that one too.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind.
Rude.
If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic.
Some of the platinums for those Assassin's Creeds are rough.
Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls,
I'm doing the
journals
Valhalla
only
one off
noted
camera,
that
and
the
it's
key
not
to
easy.
finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
No, the Centaur's gonna straight up murder some people.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
You think away,
I'll
Poppy.
let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Sounds like a plan. I mean, sounds like the lack of a plan, sorry. Not a plan quite yet. Quests. Easy enough. I wish these would be labeled after you went. Oh, they are. Never mind. Are they all labeled even if you haven't gone to them? A den occupied by unicorns? What? We don't have any unicorns yet.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!